As a mum, your arms are working hard to pick up, hold, carry and rock your baby, so it's important to keep these muscles strong and healthy. This workout not only helps you strengthen, but blasts arm fat to get your upper body into great shape after pregnancy. Today, I'm using the Bellicon weighted balls and the Bellicon to add bounce and give you a really happiness-inducing workout. If you don't have these pieces of equipment, then you can use some hand weights between 2 to 3 kilos and just follow along with these exercises by standing on the floor. For more prenatal and postnatal exercise videos, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of my new video every week. I'm Vicky Waugh, pregnancy and postnatal fitness expert, and these exercises are the very ones my clients from all over the world have followed to get their arms defined and sculpted and to get strong to be able to care for their babies. So let's get started. I'm going to reach down for the Bellicon weights, and if you have these, then just slide your hands through the Velcro here if it's already fastened, or fasten those. Make sure they're tight enough so that the balls don't slip out of your hands. And then place your arms down by your sides. Now just adjust your position on the Bellicon here, otherwise stand with really good posture if you're following this workout on the floor. Make sure your toes are pointing forwards in line with your heels. Slight soft bend at your knee, and then make sure your hips are lined up over, or your hips are lined up underneath your ribs. From here, we're going to start with a health bounce. So spread your toes and just go with the flexible, pliable surface of the mat of the Bellicon. And then from here, we'll bring our shoulders up to our ears, roll them back. You want to feel a slight squeeze between the shoulder blades as you bring them up and backwards. 4 more, 3, 2, one more. Now bring your right arm up above your head and then take it back behind you. Circling the arms backwards, this helps release any tension in your lats and your shoulders. You can look behind you as well as we take the arm back. 2 more, 1 more, and then switch for the left. 4 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now bring both arms up and back. Feel any tension that you have in your upper back and your shoulders. Begin to ease up. Try and maintain the health bounce. 2 more, 1 more. Now bring your right arm up level with your shoulder and then bring it down, and do the same with your left. Make sure your arm is coming directly out to the side rather than slightly forwards or back. Maintain again the health bounce. So your feet are ultimately just staying on the rebounder. Two more, 1 more, and then bring both arms up and out to the side. 4 more. 2 more, 1 more. Now, quick feet on the rebounder, so lifting one foot up then the other, and then bring the arms up overhead and back down. You can just march if you want to take this a little slower. Let's do 8 more, lifting the heart rate. 4 more. 3, 1 more, and release. Excellent, let's get into the main exercises. So we're going to begin with a shoulder press and toning up the upper back and the shoulders. Just start the health bounce, keeping your feet on the rebounder. Take your arms up so that your elbows are level with your shoulders and your hands are facing away from you. Extend your arms straight up, keeping a slight bend at the elbow, and then bring your elbows back down level with your shoulders. So we're going to do a high number of repetitions because we have a low weight. If you do have a heavier weight today, then you may just want to stop when your arms are really aching, or when you felt you've done enough repetitions. So extending your arms straight up, breathe out, on every extension of your arm. We have 10 more. Now the health bounce, if you're performing this routine on the rebounder like me, will really help your body automatically engage your deep core muscles, your transverse abdominis, which is the one that you want to target in terms of both strength to get you that toned, flatter tummy. So not only is this an arm workout, we are activating those deeper muscles to strengthen the core and also your pelvic floor. All good after pregnancy. 4 more. 3, 2 more shoulder presses. 1 more. Now we're going to go into a bicep curl. Bring your elbows into your waist. Take your elbows up behind you. Wrists are facing upwards, and then bring the arms up high so the elbows come kind of level with your ears. Push back and then up. Keep the elbows bent at 90 degrees. Ten more. Few more. 1 more. And release. And now bring your elbows up in front of you, again bent at 90 degrees. Fingers pointing upwards, take the hands over the bellicon, wrists facing inwards. Bring your elbows out, level with your shoulders, bring your elbows together. Breathing out as you bring your elbows out, breathing in as you bring them together. Targeting the biceps once more, and your shoulders and your upper back. Really squeeze the elbows out as you go wide. 8 more of these. Try and keep that health bounce. 5 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. And then hold it here. Now we're going to combine that with the previous exercise. So we're going to take the elbows back up behind and then bring them right up high. Level pretty much with your ears. 8 more. 7. 4 more. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you kick your arms back. 2 more. 1 more. Now hold your arms up high. Take the elbows out and in. Eight more. 4 more. 3, 2 more. 1 more. Now keep the elbows wide. From here, we're going to bring the right hand towards the shoulder, then the left. Fully extend your arms straight out after you've completed the curl. And we're alternating, as you can see, right and left. Keep the health bounce going. Just make sure your shoulders haven't crept upwards. Try and keep those down. Keep your arms up level with your shoulders. Try not to let them drop. Again, we're targeting through our biceps. 8 more. Keep going. 4 more. 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Now let's do both arms. So take both arms out wide to the side. Bring the hands towards the shoulders and out. Now you can increase the bounce here. You can begin to bring your feet off the rebounder should you wish, or keep it just light and relaxed, keeping your feet on the rebounder. Make sure that your knees are slightly bent to avoid locking the knees. 8 more of these. Continue to feel that squeeze in the shoulder blades. Try not to let your arms drift forward. They must stay straight out towards the side, level with your shoulders. So your hands are level with your shoulders. 4 more. 3. Well done. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Oh, let's take our arms down by our sides. Keep the health bounce and roll the shoulders up and back. Now we're going into the lateral raise. So we're going to take the arms up and down, squeezing the shoulder blades together as you lift. Keep your hands facing down. And your arms come up level again with your shoulders. And the hands just come down here in front of you as you lower. Perform this with control. Try not to just let the arms slack down. So you control the arms as you're going down. We've got about 15 more. I did say high number of repetitions. Five more. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. And release. Excellent work. Okay, so from here, we're going to combine those lateral raises with some bicep curls. We're going to go 1 lateral raise or 1 bicep curl. Lateral raise, bicep curl. With the bicep curl, tuck your elbows into your ribs or your waist. And make sure you're performing a full one, hands to thighs. And then out to the side. So up, lower, side. Ten more. 9, 8, 4 more. 3, last 2, 1 more, and rest. Roll your shoulders up and back. Okay, we're going again with that one, combining 1 lateral raise with 1 bicep curl. You ready? Let's go. Lateral raise and curl. Now this time we're going to bring the curl up a little higher, taking the elbows away from your waist. So you're lifting the elbows a little higher up. Eight more. 7, 6. Well done. 5. Can you still feel your core, your deep innermost muscle engage as you keep your balance on the Bellicon? 2 more. 1 more. And rest the arms down to your sides. Excellent work. Now take your arms up, out to the side. With this one, we're going to rotate the palms upwards and then push back. Up and then push back. This is magical for improving the mobility in your shoulders, which is really important for when you're rocking your baby, soothing your baby, lifting your baby, carrying your baby, holding your baby. It's really important to have that upper body strength, which is why I've created this workout for you today as well. It's not just about the tone that we all desire to have in our arms, but also about the strength. So rotating upwards, pushing the hands back. Keeping the arms up, level with your shoulders. 8 more. 6, 5, 4 more. Well done. 3, 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Roll the shoulders up and back. Now we're going back to bicep curls. Elbows come into your waist. We're going to take the elbows out, or rather the forearms out to the side, bring them in. So you're going wide and then bringing the forearms together. Keep your wrists flat, Your hands facing upwards. And again, we're keeping that bounce on the Bellicon. If you're standing with me today on the floor, then perhaps try and march or just a very easy jog. Remember to try and keep things fairly low impact if you've recently had the baby, just to avoid stress to your joints. Get those joints stronger before attempting or going into too much high impact exercise too soon. Strengthen the body first. 8 more. 7, taking it wide, keeping the elbows into your waist. 4 more. 3, 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to hold this one out and just pulse. So much smaller range of movement. Out and in. Really squeezing wide. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower the arms. Now I have a quick question for you. What other postnatal workout would you like to see on this channel? Let me know in the comments below, and that really helps me create video content that you want to watch. Back to the workout. This time we're going to work our triceps. So I'll show you from the side, follow along with me. Taking your feet hip width apart, we're going to just bend the knees, lean forward, and then have your arms down by your side. Palms are facing away from you. Squeeze your arms up high and then lower. Squeeze and lower. So when I say squeeze, you want to, again, I know I've mentioned this a few times in this video, but you want to squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift your arms behind you. Four more. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to decrease the range of movement. We're going to keep the arms up high and we're going to lift and lift. So this time you're aiming for height with your arms, keeping them high and then attempting to lift them higher up behind. Try to be mindful of what your shoulders are doing. You want to avoid your shoulders coming up to your ears, hunching. You've got to keep them squeezed back. Again, by squeezing your shoulder blades back, this will really encourage your deep innermost muscles to switch on as well. If you're like this and hunched over, the deep innermost muscles will switch off. Keep the health bounce. 8 more, keeping the arms up high. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Now we're going to take the arms up again, this time really decrease the range of movement. So you're going to pulse. Squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it back down. Excellent work. Take your arms down by your side, and then lift your elbows up. Rotate so that your palms are facing away from you, hands are facing away and knuckles pointing upwards, and then rotate back down. The secret with this one is to keep your elbows up high. Now this one encourages really good posture because again, it helps release tension in your upper back, counteracts any kind of hunched shoulders, counteracts the effects of pregnancy on your posture, opens out your chest again. 8 more. 7, keeping my health bounce. 6, 5, squeeze. 4 more. 3, 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to hold it here. I'm going to pulse back. So smaller range of movement. And you're just pushing your arms back, pushing the hands away from you, keeping the elbows high. 8 more. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, release. Now this time we're going to take the elbows up high, we're going to take the arms behind us and cross. So you're crossing the arms one over the other behind you. Taking your arms up and out. 8 more, 7, 4 more, 3, 2, last one, and drop your arms down to your sides. Excellent work. We're now going to take the hand weights away or put them down to one side. Take our hands out of the weighted balls if you're using those. Come off the rebounder and take a seat on. From here, we're going to shift the bottom towards the bungee cords. Hold on to the edge of the rebounder. Take the feet forward and then bring the bottom off. Keep your spine vertical, bend your elbows, and we tricep dip down and up. You may wish to just move the bungee cords out to one side to create space there for your hands, make it a little more comfortable. Keeping your elbows in narrow, going down and up. Now, to make this more challenging, you can cross one foot over the other and just rest on one foot. Otherwise, keep both feet on the floor. And if you're not using a Bellicon with me today, then you can use a chair. So you would have your hands on the chair, the seat of the chair. Look away from the back of the chair. Feet on the floor. 4 more. 3, 2, lifting right up. 1 more. Let's switch over. Have a rest if you need to. Otherwise, switch over so you're resting on your other foot. 8 more. Whew. Last 4. Well done. 3, 2 more. 1 more. Coming up and rest. Take a seat back onto the rebounder. Now it's time for us to stretch out our arms. So, sit really tall, whether you're on the floor or whether you're on the rebounder mat with me, and then place one arm across your chest. Take hold of your forearm here, bring it across so you feel that stretch in your shoulder. And then release. Take hold of the other forearm with the hand, stretch through the other shoulder. Just make sure here that you're sat really tall, so lift the crown of your head upwards and just find your sit bones. Then place the hands in the small of your back. Rest your hands at the lower part of your spine, bring your shoulders back, lift your chest. Holding each stretch for about 20 seconds. And then release, lift your arms up, clasp your fingers through, and then stretch over to one side. Just make sure you haven't leant forward or backwards. Again, sit really tall. Bring your arms back, straight up vertically, and across to the other side. Make sure this shoulder is back and you haven't tilted forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. And I say that because sometimes it's easy to hold the breath in a stretch, but you want to keep your breath continuously flowing. And then bring your arms down in front. Push your shoulders forwards. Keep the hands up, pretty much level with your chin. And then release your hands. Take your arms out to the side, turn your thumbs down, push your palms away, and then just push your arms back, but allow your shoulders to stay down. Try not to let your shoulders creep up. And you want to feel a stretch across the front of your arms. Release, take your arms back up, take hold of your right elbow with your left hand, take your right hand just into the back of your neck, just below the back of your neck. Bring the elbow back, feeling a stretch through your tricep. Lift your chin, look straight ahead. Release, change over. And then bring your arms back down by your sides. Now this workout was toning and strengthening your arms, but what about your stomach muscles? If you'd like to tighten, flatten and strengthen your core and your tummy, then why not download a free copy of my guide, How to Get a Flatter Tummy After Baby. The link is in the description below this video. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and share it with all your mummy friends. Subscribe to my channel for more pregnancy and postnatal exercise videos for a fit and healthy pregnancy and motherhood, and hit the bell to be notified of my new weekly video release. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today and for rebounding, and I'll see you on our next video.